Hello guys, welcome to a new Get Rekt gaming news video yet again. I have some spicy news for you guys. And I'm not lying today because there is a juicy PlayStation game, a new game that has been leaked. A sci-fi RPG. We're going to talk all about that in today's video. And I have another PlayStation rumor that I want to take a look at. So, lots of cool PlayStation stuff. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Take a beverage and let's get on with the news. So yesterday when I was scouring the internet, I saw a very interesting post on Reddit. And it basically said that there would be a new PlayStation leak coming today/tomorrow depending on the time zone. That was posted on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit. And I was like, that sounds like a controlled leak. Let's see what it's becoming. And the next day, now that I'm awake, early in the morning now in Europe, we have this leak indeed. And it's a sci-fi RPG. Now, there is video footage leaked of this game. We'll talk all about the information that we have right now on this game. I'm not sure if I should show the video itself because Sony might get angry at me and copyright strike me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you screenshots of it. Because that might be a bit safer. I did that with the Death Stranding stuff with Overdose. And my video did not go down, so I'm going to show you screenshots instead of the whole video. So if you want to see the whole video, search it up. I can only tell you that I'm not able to link you, of course, the source, shall I say. Let's take a look. XDev, new Sony IP leak. Hello, leaker here. Normally I would just have posted it, but the source didn't allow it. Mods gave me permission to share it once it dropped. But we didn't expect this to get much traction so fast. So we have to accelerate things. So he links basically the footage. I don't use Reddit, which is why I had to ask for the mods to approve this, and someone posted first. He also says, by the way, he has information on Starfield. I have info on other games such as Starfield, but I'm not allowed to disclose any information on it as of yet. So I stay tuned, I guess. If he leaks anything on Starfield, I will be the first one to make content on it. Let's take a look at this video. At least I will show you guys the screenshots. And you can see here this man in a sci-fi setting with this like monster kind of alien thing that's swirling around some kind of pillar. And the footage is very blurry, so this is probably recorded on purpose on a very low resolution, 144p probably. Yeah, I don't know what this can be. Of course, take this all with a grain of salt. This is very early footage of this game. A lot of assets are not final, so this looks very low poly. It almost looks a little bit like a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2 game. But if you watch the video, you do see very good animations with the alien thing, a monster thing that's like swirling around the pillar. So animation-wise, it does look pretty good to me. I can't show you it. It is apparently a Unreal 5 project. So the game is a sci-fi RPG based in Unreal 5 engine, being developed through XDev in partnership with a external studio. So if you guys don't know what XDev is, it's basically a subsidiary with PlayStation, and they basically help other devs, especially third party or second party, maybe even first party as well. They are support, like a little bit of a support studio. They help basically to get new projects off the ground for PlayStation to be PlayStation exclusives. So we don't know which studio they are working with. Apparently the studio is based in Europe. Dusk Golem confirmed this to be the Ooze game. And this footage is from an old build. Dusk Golem commented on Reset Era. While obviously I can't say if this will come out or not, I mentioned I personally have seen a lot more of this game. And more recent stuff of this game that than this clip. Not this clip, but the game itself beyond this clip is, at least at the point currently, the game is fully voice acted, music composed specifically for it. Okay, so it's further along in development than just what we saw. He also said on Reddit, decided to read people's reactions. Ooze is a nickname I attribute to the project rather than what it's called. The nickname will make more and more sense when people see more of this. Whether they do, it's a very ooey gooey game. Okay. More than this clip even suggests. Very interesting. We know that this game is made in Unreal 5, which I do find a bit weird because PlayStation has their own proprietary engine. Especially Horizon uses and Death Stranding use the Decima engine, a very good engine. So I don't really know why they would go for Unreal. Maybe it's because it's a third-party indeed studio and they work with Unreal. I didn't really know XDev could work with other engines than just the PlayStation ones, so that's pretty interesting. We don't really know what type of game it is, if it's single player or if it's like a live service game, because we do know PlayStation is planning to do more live service games, and maybe this is one of these live service games that they plan to bring out. I hope it's a single player title. We only know it's sci-fi and apparently RPG. I do like the fact that this is RPG because Sony is missing some RPG in their catalog. They do have Horizon, but if you look at Xbox, for instance, the competition, they have far more RPG IPs now in their catalog, with the whole Bethesda game studios being part of that, and Obsidian, of course, and In Exile. Great RPG studios, and I'm kind of missing that from PlayStation with just only Horizon. Now, of course, they do have a partnership with Final Fantasy, that the Final Fantasy games are exclusive, but I would like to see more, just more RPGs. I'm a big RPG fan, so more RPGs from them is to me only good news. I just hope this is single player, not live service. If it is live service, I hope it's a single player live service more with a good story, and that the live service part is as minimal as possible. We shall see if more of this project leaks or any other XDev projects, because there are more projects towards XDev. I think I made a video with a leaked document, I think. I don't know if I actually did that video. I might be wrong here. And there were more XDev projects on there, like Death Stranding 2, because XDev is also supporting Death Stranding 2's development. And other project names were on there. Maybe this game is also on that list. I don't know. We don't really know what the project name is for it. If I hear anything more, I will of course let you guys know. Then the next thing that I want to talk about is a curious new PlayStation rumor from 4chan. And I was reading this. It's basically about the PlayStation, their plans for this year, what they're going to reveal, stuff like that. And I am in the camp of not believing this. I find this a bit sketchy. Some stuff on here I will explain to you guys why. But I found it interesting enough at least to make a video on. It's probably fake, so take this with a big grain of salt, but let's see, maybe some stuff on it can be true. PC ports planned for the next 12 months include Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, Demon's Souls, and Horizon Forbidden West coming to PC. So that's pretty believable. I don't think there's anything weird on that the rest of the PlayStation exclusive catalog will come to PC. Naughty Dog will reveal a PlayStation 5 port of Last of Us 2, a new Uncharted game that is both a sequel to Uncharted 4 and a soft reboot to the series that they are offering support development of, with the primary devs being Malaysia and Visual Arts Studio. The release of the Last of Us multiplayer game for summer/fall 2023 and a new IP set in a open world fantasy game. Now, a lot of stuff to unpack there. Last of Us coming to PS5, no big deal. A new Uncharted game that could be something that's... I actually expect that, to be honest. It's a pretty well-known franchise and it does have a lot of good sales. So to do a Uncharted sequel is not weird to me. There were rumors like far in the past that I remember that there was already being worked on for a new Uncharted game. Maybe it's about this. It does note that it's like a Malaysia visual arts studio, so it does have some specific details on who it's making. That's interesting. And the Last of Us multiplayer that was announced, the standalone game, I think last year at Jeff Keighley's show, I believe, for summer, fall 2023. That's believable. And a new IP set in an open world fantasy. I would really love a open world fantasy game. I want more RPGs, if it's an RPG, of course. Normally, Naughty Dog doesn't really do RPGs, so we shall see what this is, if it's of course even real. But this could be something that is real, but just put it from a different leak, so we shall see. The only IPs getting revived on PlayStation 5 are Killzone, a VR, after release of Call of the Mountain, Motorstorm, Ape Escape, developer unknown, and PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Now that's pretty... I don't think that's weird at all. Killzone coming back, there were rumors for that as well. Not that it was a VR title, so that's pretty interesting. Motorstorm. I don't know these IPs, to be honest. I never played Motorstorm. Ape Escape, I know it, but I've never played it either. PlayStation All-Stars, there's a lot of reaction that a lot of fans want that one back, so that might be a good get to get that back. PlayStation Showcase coming in June. That's not really weird. Most of the PlayStation Showcases are in June. State of Plays in February, March, and May. So those are pretty specific, but you know, you can just grab months and random months and like put them in your, shall I say, post. I will say though, on this, we haven't had a proper PlayStation Showcase in a very long time because they skipped last year. Call this a little bit bullshit. I think if they are going to do a showcase, they are going to do it actually earlier. Because of the lack of the showcases. Maybe they will keep doing State of Plays up until June, but to be honest, if that's true, I might be pretty disappointed with that, but we shall see. Sucker Punch is working on a new IP. I call that... yeah, that could be true, but I'm calling that bullshit because Sucker Punch is working on Ghost of Tsushima 2. This is where I think this post is fake. We know Ghost of Tsushima 2 is in development because of job listings where they were searching for people with knowledge on Japanese culture and language. I call this fake because I'm pretty sure Sucker Punch is working on Ghost of Tsushima 2. It was a pretty big game for them. Maybe they are also working on a new IP next to that. That could be true. That could be a true thing. But then their studio will probably have to increase in size so that they can do two projects alongside each other. It's possible, but I think it's Ghost of Tsushima 2. Reveals for Band, Pixel Opus and Asobi projects. So, that's pretty interesting. I know Studio Band is working on a new game and a new IP to be exact. So that's not a weird prediction at all. We kind of know that already. Media Molecule is making a Dreams sequel, which is a expanded version of Dreams on PlayStation 5 with VR2 support. Now that might be very cool. I really like Dreams, what it can bring, but I also kind of call this bullshit because I think they can just update the normal Dreams game that they already have. Why should they make a sequel of a engine kind of game that just serves as a purpose of creation? I don't know. It could be true, but I see this more happening towards the end of the PlayStation 5 life cycle, or even like PlayStation 6. Dreams is not very long out. I think Dreams has a longer life cycle than this. So I also kind of call this bullshit. Several Games as a Service titles will get full reveal. Firewall, Deviation, London, Gorilla, Naughty Dog and Arrowhead. So these studios are busy with live service games. Naughty Dog is busy with a live service game. Don't know if that really fits well with. I don't hope it's the open world fantasy game. I don't want that to be a live service game, damn it. Gorilla, yeah, they are probably working on like a Monster Hunter kind of style game for Horizon, the Horizon IP. I wouldn't be surprised about that. London, Deviation and Firewall. I don't know if the London studio is a new one. I do know Deviation and Firewall are new. So, and new PlayStation 2 emulator and a official PlayStation 3 emulator. I call that bullshit. On PC, PlayStation 3 emulators aren't even really... It's a thing, but it's very difficult to emulate a PlayStation 3, and they're still busy on making that a actual proper emulator. How the hell could Sony easily do that? There's this whole problem with PlayStation 3's architecture, and PlayStation 5 would have been backwards compatible. Hell, PlayStation 4 would have been backwards compatible if the problem wasn't there with the PlayStation 3 architecture. So I call this also bullshit, but maybe they magically fixed that problem. We shall see. And Sony is indeed busy with a PlayStation 3 emulator. So that's the whole post. To be honest, if you want my opinion, most of it can be true. And I think some of these things are from different, shall I say, other leaks that have just been put in one post. But like Sucker Punch working on a new IP, they are busy with Ghost of Tsushima 2 and the PlayStation 3 emulator. No, I don't really believe that. So I call this post bullshit, but let me know in the comment section down below if there are some stuff that could be true, that you think is true. So that's all I have for this post. Now, thank you guys for watching. As always, like this video, that would be amazing. Subscribe, that would also be amazing. And visit my social media in the description down below. What is your guys' opinion on this whole leak that we have of this game? Do you think it looks good in any way? Are you guys hyped for what's on this rumor that we talked about? Let me know in the comment section down below what your opinions are. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys in the next Get Rekt Gaming News video. Bye bye.